Hello, welcome back to Hard Officers. That's my beautiful face, and we are in Nagoya in Osu. I'm Zach.
I'm Kyle.
We are on Akamon Dori, which is right outside of Kamimaizu Station in Nagoya. It's a big old stretch of game stores. This is pretty much the equivalent of like Akihabara in Nagoya. Lots of anime game stuff. Pretty cool area. This is us in the Shotengai, the shopping market area.
Do you remember what our mission is in here?
Oh, well, yeah, we had to find a bathroom to go poo real hard because Kyle was scary.
This is a real great tip for travelers in Japan.
It really is, yeah. If you're in Japan and you need to do a big dumpy or just go to the bathroom like a person, find a pachinko parlor because even they're loud and smoky, but they have very clean bathrooms and they don't care if you use them.
It's great. Since I discovered this, it changed my life so much.
Because finding bathrooms in Japan, especially Tokyo, can be really, really hard. Basically, electronic stores and pachinko parlors. Just a heads up, probably don't record a video in a pachinko parlor. That's why we stopped.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
But the bathroom was nice, and also don't record video in a bathroom because you'll get kicked off Twitch like whatever his face is.
Yeah. So I just pointed at a Famicom sign a second ago. This is a place called K-House. It's my favorite game store in this area. It's run by one dude. It's a real tiny like record, DVD, CD, game shop. A lot of stuff in there has probably been there for 10 years or more, so some of it's kind of like sun-faded and stuff, but he has really good prices and a lot of stuff crammed into a very, very small space. It's pretty overwhelming.
It gave me the same feel as there was a real old record shop where I used to live in Indiana called Downtown Dan's. We called it Dusty Dan's. It was just so dusty, and he just had stacks and stacks of records.
It's a gold mine, but you really have to like I had to get a game off a high shelf in here one time, which you'll see the high shelves in just a second here. And I was like, hey, can I get a game from up here? He's like, oh yeah, the ladder's just right over there. You just go ahead and get it yourself. I was like, cool. He's
Feels
really
dangerous.
He's really nice. Like, it's not like he was like, just get the ladder, man. Like, he was just like, oh, it's over here. Go ahead and go for it, man. Grab it. So,
dude, $25 for just one dog bone controller?
yeah, his prices are all over the place. He has
That's
some really great
wild.
prices and some really not great prices, but yeah. Dreamcast. Not the best place to buy hardware, I would say, but
Probably real dusty.
yeah, again, this place is. I love it though. It's got got so much character. Don't get the PS1, Kyle. You don't need it.
I look at it every time and Zach yells at me. Now I just want to buy it out of defiance.
And I just get mad at you because it's fun to get mad at you at this point. Oh, this thing down here is real cool. It's a Super Mario World Super Famicom case, so you can take it to your Fred's house.
And play games with your best friend.
Just play with your Fredlies. This thing is real sweet though. Like, I'd put my lunch in it.
That's a very big lunch.
Well, I'm hungry and fat, Kyle.
For $20, I think it'd be worth owning, but
Sure.
I wasn't in the market for it that particular day.
Because you had to get back to Tokyo from Nagoya.
But I
That's a
could put all
big
my
thing.
cool games in that case.
Dude, you could put sandwiches in there.
Yeah, and open it up on the Shinkansen and just pull out like a bunch of games and sandwiches.
Do you want to fill a suitcase with sandwiches and just ride the Yamanote line? And we'll sit on opposite ends and just like, I'll open the suitcase and hand you a sandwich across the aisle and I'll eat one. And
Yep.
then we'll close the suitcase and we'll do it again.
Sure. Sounds
Cool.
great.
What a thing. All right, that's a Mega Drive clone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, look at all these Famicom games. So many
I spent
Famicom
a
games.
solid amount of time looking through all these.
So today it was really, really hot and the air conditioning wasn't working very well in the store. So
I think there was
like,
no AC.
yeah, I was like ready to die, and then I had to go take a big stinky dumpy again. So I ran off to the pachinko
And then I
parlor
was
again.
alone.
This is Kyle doing that right now. Tarduraga,
So they had Double World up there, which was the Miyamoto's
Pac-Man,
game,
clone
Pac-Man.
with bad religious imagery that Americans don't like.
Yeah. And then Tower of Duraga is a really difficult kind of like maze game with a bunch of secrets you need to discover and like specific order you need to do everything in.
Yep. Oh. Dragon Buster 2. This will be in a video very, very soon. We won't say what it is, but look forward to it. This game's pretty cool.
It shares some DNA with roguelikes.
Yep. You'll find out soon.
One of those cool old adventure games.
You're a cool adventure game.
Maniac Mansion.
Nice. If this was in English, Kyle would play it.
Yeah. Too bad I can't read all that text in Japanese. What do you think I am? Some kind of a Zach?
Oh. Please don't say that anymore, Kyle.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at that. In the... Oh, no, that's not Okamura. It's...
This is... what was it? It's Monster Island.
Monster Island.
It's the same company and like a similar line of games as Ghouls and Ghosts, but it's more of an overhead adventure type game, I guess.
Is it like Zelda, kind of?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ooh, Load Runner in the box.
Runner.
Too bad I already have it for a
way
lot
less than that, yeah.
But always cool to look at. I love this old art for the Japanese version of Load Runner.
It's very cool. Mega Man 5. So here's a good example. You could see on the spine there how sun-faded the stuff in this store is. That's kind of one of the weak points of it. But I mean, as long as you're not picky about box stuff, cards here are in good condition. This place is sweet. Rockman. Yeah, and it's divided by series too. You can see that blue label there says Rockman. All the Rockman games are in one place, which I think is awesome.
And these are good prices for Rockman.
Yep.
Rockman games are usually expensive. You can get a lot of these for around 1,000 yen.
Pretty awesome. So these boxes have boxes beneath them with more games in them. We'll get to that soon, but Super Game Boy 2, it's a little pricey. You can get it for about 2,000 yen if you look a little harder. But it turns out that it's actually not any different from the Super Game Boy 1 for the most part. It's better, like video quality and stuff, but I thought it could play Game Boy Color games and it can't.
But it does have the link cable thing. I think that's the biggest addition.
Yeah.
So if you're into Pokemon, you can trade your Pokies together with your other friends.
Yep, there's those way high up games I was talking about. You just have to grab the ladder yourself and pull them down if you want them. It's kind of like an adventure because you're terrified you're going to knock everything off the thing. But
you can have a nice little Mr. Bean sequence of you just like breaking everything, trying to put it back.
I get the feeling the guy would just be like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, man. Like, he's so chill.
Here's an Akira game for Famicom.
So there's a band in Nagoya called Famicom Jigoku, which is Famicom Hell, and they are a noise group. He has a circuit-bent Famicom, and Akira is one of their tracks, their songs. The songs are just game names because they stick a cartridge in and make horrible, scratchy noises. It's amazing.
It's the most Zack stuff I've ever heard.
It's so much fun. Their concerts are a blast.
The Star Wars cart is really cool. That's the Japanese version by Namco. That I don't
isn't this the crazy one?
It was never released in the U.S.
Darth Vader turns into a shark, right?
Yeah. We ended up buying this cart this day at a different place.
Yeah, we'll play it eventually. Oh, nice. That art is so cool. I love this art.
Star Soldier, a great shoot 'em up on the Famicom for about $30.
I believe it was released outside Japan as Starship Hector.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Star Soldier is such a better name.
Yeah, I know. Starship Hector, what the heck?
Nice.
Super Zevious. Super Zevious.
I like the box. Look at that shiny artwork.
That is really sweet. Again, I've made a decision not to buy Famicom games in the box because once I start, I never end. But there's so much good art. I wish I'd had the willpower to say yes, I can buy two different versions of something and be happy with it, but I never am. We don't know what this is.
Oh no, I figured I think it's a capture thing for the 64.
But like a capture card?
It pairs with the DD, the 64 DD. It's to Mario Artist. You can like capture your creations onto video, so you can use it in other places.
That's cool, because I remember playing Mario Paint and being like, man, this picture's really cool, but I basically just have to like pull out a Polaroid and take a picture of my TV screen to keep this. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting little oddity for the 64, but I don't know if I'll ever have a 64 DD. I would kind of like one, but they're pricey.
Super Double Dragon is a really fun beat 'em up. That's it.
Turtles Mutant Warriors, not as good as Turtles in Time.
Yeah, I get the feeling this is a fighting game, right? Like it's a standard fighting game and not a beat 'em up. And beat 'em ups are cooler than fighting games. Sorry, everybody. Final Fight Guy.
$21 basically.
Kind of expensive, but does this one have multiplayer? Do you know?
I don't think so. Final Fight 2 does, I believe, though.
Sweet, because we bought Final Fight 1 and it didn't have multiplayer, and that was pretty disappointing. We had spent a long day recording videos. We were really excited to chill out and play some Final Fight together, and it was only one player. There's more Xbox 360 games, breaking the myth that Xbox doesn't exist. In Japan, it does.
And they even have some exclusive titles for the 360.
Yeah, man.
Some Japan-only stuff.
Oh, I did buy this. This is Gundam Dynasty Warriors.
400 yen.
Yeah, what a deal.
You just saw it at the book-off before for like over twice that price.
Yeah, and we got it for way less. Real happy. Excited to play it. Virtual Boy games. Quite a few of them, actually. Mario Tennis. What's that? Shoot 'em up for it.
Virtual shooting game.
Yeah, Virtual Boy. We got a lot of Virtual Boy
Loose
games.
carts.
That's the thing, with the stores. I feel like people don't really know about it because I think he mostly is into like records and stuff. But he's got a lot of really cool old stuff. There's like all of the Mario Artist games for 64 DD. Pokemon in the box with the crazy thingy. Pokemon Snap. Oh, Snap. Oh, Snap.
Oh,
Kyle.
Snap. Pokemon Snap.
Snap. Yep, that's it. All right.
Yep, that's it. All right.
Oh, yeah. Did we
Look at
figure out
this
what this
thing.
is?
Sufami Turbo.
What is it?
It's something.
Sweet.
That's for sure.
It's something. We'll stick
Made
a
by
hard,
Bandai.
we'll stick a hard fact on and say what it is if we actually could find out what it is. We'll look it up.
Yeah.
So look forward to that, folks.
Maybe you can use it to transfer data between cards. Here's R-Type.
R-Type.
$6.
That's a really good deal.
I believe I picked this one up.
I think you did. This game is amazing. I'm assuming you have not played it yet.
No.
Oh, never mind. Then go.
I have not. I have it on Game Boy. I've played that version.
Mm.
It's basically the same thing. It's port. Sorts.
You are basically the same thing.
I don't think that makes much sense.
Doesn't know. Sorry.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Woo! The Super Famicom, like Wolfenstein, Doom, like those first-person shooters, they're so janky, but I love them. Like that awkwardness. The best version of Doom, by the way, is on 32X, where it's like 1/3 of your screen is the game screen, and the rest is just blank space. It's incredible. Gradius 3, good shoot 'em up. Cool thing about Gradius 3 is there's been a hack of the ROM recently that saves all of the weird slowdown in it, so it's played full speed, makes it way harder and cooler. I don't know what Sword World was that?
Sword World.
Sword World. Oh,
Smash TV.
Love Smash TV. I can't remember if this is the version where you can use two. I think it's the N60. One of the versions, maybe it's the Famicom. You can use two controllers, so you can actually use two sticks with the D-pads for multi-directional shooting.
There's just so much stuff, man. We can't even comment on all
I know,
of it.
we're getting real excited and skipping.
Blazing through everything.
We're skipping entire games because we get so hyped.
There was a game called Spin Dizzy World, I think. That's a great name for a
You
game.
can get Diz.
Yeah. When you spin around and get dizzy, that's called getting diz.
It's a high, bro. We just look at this. You just pull up it out of box, and all of a sudden there's just Neo Geos hanging out.
Yep. For 4,000 yen, that's not bad.
Yeah, and they're like sweet, different colors, all the designs, and because they've been inside these boxes, they're not sun-faded like everything else in the store.
So we discovered that if you move those boxes, underneath it's just a bunch of rare stuff.
That's where all the really rare stuff, like Neo Geo Pocket games. Even you very rarely see Neo Geo Pocket games in Japan. So, I mean, I suppose that's true anywhere, but Evolution for Neo Geo Pocket, dude.
It's an action-adventure game.
I actually had a complete Neo Geo Pocket US library when I was collecting games, so it's pretty cool. Sold it, got a bunch of money. Mega Drive. Oh, no, MSX. Dang, my bad, I got that wrong. That's
Bunch of MSX
games, like a lot. I mean,
Japanese computer gaming system.
yeah, I'm tempted to get one, but they're so expensive to get one that actually works.
They're neat though. One day,
Someday, maybe.
it's something to aspire to.
Are you gonna aspire to be an MSX friend?
Yes.
Thank you.
And it keeps going.
Yeah, it keeps going. We're
What's
just
in the
like-
next one? Zach's getting sad because it's hot in there and he's
Yeah,
sweating.
I'm just like dripping sweat all over these games, and I'm just like, Kyle's like, keep going, Zach. I'm just like, ugh. So these are Neo Geo CD games. I'm really tempted to get a Neo Geo CD because the system is a little pricey, but the games themselves are very affordable. So maybe someday.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, man.
I support your decision.
Thank you. Sonic Wings. Puzzle Bobble.
This might be the biggest Neo Geo CDs collection I've seen in one place.
Again, man, this place is a treasure trove. Like, it's a hidden secret. It's a hidden secret.
It's a hidden secret. K-House, everybody. Check it
K-House,
out.
definitely go when you're in Nagoya. Look at this. These are all 3DO games, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is all 3DO. Like, what on earth?
Pick up Gex.
Gex for 3DO. I'm just going to get a 3DO and Gex, and that's the only game I'm going to play.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
No more Heart Officers. Look at this. Sega CD games? That's all Sega CD. Unbelievable. Night Trap, yeah. I love that how that got a full like deluxe re-release.
Didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it got a full like it was on PS4 or something. I don't remember which, but Sega Mega Drive games, Samurai Spirits, Super Monaco. What are we pulling out? Gain Ground, that's a pretty nifty one. Shinobi. Shining Force 2.
This is the kind of game shop I love.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere you look, you move a box and you discover a whole new treasure trove of secrets.
It's borderline like recycle shop level where you're just out in the country and find a random place that some old person who's obviously been there for like 40 years, just taking any junk anyone brings to them. There's just piles and piles of games. The more you dig, the more you find.
And it's kind of a crapshoot. Some games might be a bit on the pricey side, and some are just randomly way cheaper than they are everywhere else.
That was Darius 2, by the way. That game is good. Here's Game Gear in the box. Like tons
A
of
whole
it.
lot of them.
Mappy. I love Mappy, by the way. Mappy is a fun game. This game looks really sweet. Royal Stone. It's an RPG. And it's got that kind of first-person view thing going on behind the back. I love this art style. I want to play it, but Game Gears are so expensive. Oh?
Twin B.
Twin B. There's some more Game Gear. Crouch and Chun for Game Gear. Columns.
If you have a Game Gear and you don't have columns, you're doing it wrong.
Can I be real for a second? Columns is terrible. Game Boy Color. In the box.
For $65, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Game Boy Colors, prices are going up, people. It's
Prices.
time to buy.
Get them Game Boy Colors for they're not available. Got your prices. Game Boy.
Vita in box for $120. Not
Ain't
terrible.
bad, yeah. This is a purchase I made. I love Star Ocean. It's a good RPG, and this game is apparently pretty decent. And so I purchased it with my money for 1,200 yen. That's me saying, I think I'm gonna buy this. Look at my hair. I'm so gross. It's so hot today.
You turn into the like stink monster from Spirited Away.
It's
when it gets
really
hot.
awful. I'm just a giant, I'm a water fountain of sweat. I'm just a sweat fountain. It's the worst.
You're just like a slime puddle.
Game Boy camera.
That's pretty neat. That box looks crispy and fresh.
Yeah, man. It blows my mind that this place still has all this stuff. Like, this is a pretty well-known area for gaming. Why do people not just
It's
thrift
right
this
next to
place
the
dry?
Super Potato, and
Yeah.
the Super Potato was really crowded and
There
really
was-
expensive. I mean, they have cool stuff.
Yeah.
But right next door, it's this place. Look, a Game Boy.
200 yen.
$50. It's double that price in the Super Potato right next door.
Why are people not going here and buying things?
I don't know.
It's very strange.
That's a really good price.
Yeah.
These days, those old Game Boys, they're just skyrocketing. Bunch of Game Boy Pockets for 2,000 yen?
Why did you not-
2,500?
I'm not gonna ask why you didn't buy it.
I was
we've
on a
already
budget.
discussed it. Yeah, we
And I already have
discussed
so many Game Boys.
it. You could use more.
This
I like
clear
that
one.
blue one. Wait, what is that blue Game Boy?
The clear
blue
Game
one.
Boy Color I definitely want at some point.
That is real cool. 3,000 yen, dang. Comes with the case.
It's a good place to pick up a Game Boy. Look at it. How many he has just sitting there.
For real reasonable prices.
Mm-hmm.
This is incredible.
Yes. How much is he charging for GBAs?
We'll find out when you don't pull one out of the box to see. All right, great.
I'm
good
gonna
job.
guess 4,000 yen.
I'm gonna guess 4,000 yen.
That's what I guessed. Did you just say what I said?
Yeah, sorry. I just didn't know if I was too scared to say a different price, Kyle. I'm sorry. Originality is a little...
Look at all these PC
Space
Engine
area.
games.
Look at that art. He's shooting that dragon with a laser.
And he's got sunglasses on.
Yeah.
So many PC Engine games.
Yeah, again, this place, man. And the nice thing is the PC Engine games are further back in the store, so they're not so they're not so sun-faded. Fun-sated. Ah,
Wonderswan games.
Wonderswan. Crazy Climber. This game apparently is pretty dang good. I've never played a Crazy Climber game.
It's nifty.
Yeah. That's expensive, though.
Yeah, a bit pricey. You have a pretty considerable Wonderswan collection, right?
I got a pretty good number of games for it, you know. It's not a big deal or anything. I just got a whole bunch of Wonderswan games. I have this game. It's a puzzle game where you're You ever draw lines on paper and then draw random lines between them and see what dropping from the top heads to on the bottom to see which line you end up on? It's like that, but you're controlling where the lines are to guide a thing to a place. It's fun. That just now is Dekotora, those sweet...
Decorate a truck simulation game
racing.
thing.
It's a fun version of it too. I like it. I've been playing it. It's fun. Grandia, Kyle's favorite game.
That's not true.
His wife liked it too. It didn't make her real mad.
Really not true.
Yeah, no.
Zach loves them though.
Grandia Parallel Trippers is cool because it's just like a side story from the first game with all the same characters. Ooh, this is a fishing simulator, kind of like RPG thing. I love fishing games. They're very relaxing.
Called River King?
Yeah, in America. I don't know if it's this one. I think it's River King 3, which will come up later in Nagoya. But River King 3, I believe, was released as River King. Kirby's Pinball. That game is fun and cool. Outburst. Oh, no.
It's like a fighting game of sorts.
Game Boy fighting games. Are there any good Game Boy fighting games?
No, I have Fist of the North Star, and I don't particularly like it.
This is an isometric overview Game Boy game. What is it with Game Boy and having like games with sweet perspectives? Like that isometric view is sweet. You can get 4 copies of R-Type for Game Boy.
It's so cheap.
I'm pretty sure he just opens that back up and takes one out if you want to buy one, by the way. Just a heads up, folks. You don't have to buy all of those.
Yep. Because I did end up buying one of these Game Boy games.
Yeah.
Not this one. That was Link's Awakening DX.
Which is a sweet game. Nemesis 2.
Oh, I want Nemesis 2. It's always expensive, though. I like Nemesis.
It's got great music. Yeah, that music is very cool. Oh,
And Parodius.
Parodius, dang.
I bought one of these.
Nice.
I bought the cheap one, and I just played it the other day. It works.
How was it?
It's, difficult.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Nice. I'm so glad that you like shoot 'em ups, Kyle. I say that so much, but it's true. I'm just happy that you've learned to love them. Batman, this is a really sweet game, by the way. You walk around with your little pellet gun, which Batman does not have.
But in this game, he does.
It's really fun. It's a great platformer. Rockman.
Those are pricey.
Rockman.
In Booktown, in an earlier episode, I bought a Rockman game for 780 yen.
So eat it, folks.
Eat it!
Eat that video game.
Rockman X on the Game Boy Color.
More stuff. Look at all the sweet, like, weird controllers up top, too.
There's so much stuff.
So much stuff, yeah.
And there was, as we said earlier, no AC, so we were both starting to just like sweat. And
we
get
were
lightheaded,
melting.
Hallucinate.
I really seriously was actually getting kind of lightheaded. I was just like,
We weren't even sure if we were still in the store or if it was a dream.
We were dying. This game is amazing. So you play as one of these anime characters with a giant robot thing, and the control thing for this robot is shaped like a PS2 controller. So you have to walk and find a good vantage point, and then once you do that, you go into first-person view, and the player holds their PS2 controller thing, and you control a giant robot and destroy the city. You can even hit yourself, and you go flying across the city. It's amazing.
Neat.
I got it. We should play it. Ooh, Famicom Twin? We don't know if this was for sale or not, or if it worked or anything.
It didn't have a price on it.
And that paper that's posted on there, his handwriting is so terrible, we're not really 100% sure what it says.
It's without something.
Yeah, something isn't
Figure out
happening.
that much.
Yeah, but Famicom Twin, very cool. Oh, PlayStation. PlayStation. Look at all these PlayStation girls.
I was very thorough in the Famicom section, and the further into the store we got, the hotter it got, and the more grumpy we got.
We were not very happy.
I think by the end we were just like,
screw it, I don't care, just get it,
this
this footage. Look, people, these are games, you come here and look yourself, dang it. We're not gonna do it for you, you gotta do this yourself. Famicom, Falcon Classics 2, nice.
So many Saturn games.
There are a lot of Saturn games. I mean, it's kind of the same junk that's everywhere, honestly, but, I saw One Shot Connection. Load Runner,
Dude.
bro.
$20.
You didn't buy it.
Yeah, it's a bit too much.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
I saw
guys.
One Shot Connection, which was a Saturn release game, and it's an FMV adventure. Very cool, very fun. Saturn. Ooh, this doesn't make sense. What? I think it's a networking card actually, but
Yeah.
You stick
I like
that-
how he puts them in the little like meat packs.
dude, do you want to be the little meat pack that I put in?
I would prefer not to.
Okay. This is K House, by the way. That's what it looks like from outside. That's probably his house up top, but that's where he lives. I'm pretty sure that he runs the place, but definitely pop in there. They give you a 100 yen coupon for every 1,000 yen you spend.
So I got Parodius for 700 yen.
Nice.
Solid. R-Type for the Super Famicom for
Nice.
600 yen.
Nice.
And that's all for me.
I got some Dynasty Warriors Gundam for 400 yen, which is a sweet deal. And Star Ocean Blue Sphere for Game Boy Color, I believe, was like 1,200 yen. And that's what we got. They're pretty good deals at K House. Should we move to the next one?
Solid.
Solid. So thanks for checking out our Nagoya video.
It doesn't get enough love for retro game collectors. And I think we should fix that.
Yeah, let's be the Nagoya defenders.
I'm already the Bonk defender, but you can be the Nagoya defender.
I'm moving away from Nagoya, by the way, everybody. I'm done with that city.
Because you hate it.
I just have been there for a while, so I want to see something new.
It's a pretty cool city.
It's nice, yeah, it ain't bad. But if you liked what we did in Nagoya, or you want to see more stuff where we're doing stuff like this in other places in Japan, give us a subscribe and a comment and like and interact with us, because we're very, very alone boys and we need friends a lot.
Yeah, so like, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the bell so you get notifications.
Hit the bell.
Because the YouTube algorithm says, oh, you're subscribed to this channel? Too bad. I'm going to show you a bunch of other stuff.
So you got to subscribe more.
You got to be proactive.
To actually see our videos, which we hate, but
you got to double subscribe.
I'm sorry that you have to do that, everyone.
And stick around for more fun stuff from our channel. We're going to keep branching out, trying new stuff. But as always, we'll have fun doing these hauls videos.
All them hauls, all them games, and we're going to talk about the games. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun, and you should definitely stick around.
All right. Thanks for joining. As always, we're going to go.
We're going to get out of here.
And as usual, keep doing the stuff.
Keep games.
Bye.
See ya.